Trip to the Titanic. The Titanic was first discovered in 1985 by Dr. Robert Ballard and a team of researchers from Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute and IFREMER, a French institution. Since then, a series of expeditions by marine dive specialists, deep ocean expeditions, have taken place, allowing members of the public to view this historic attraction from up close. The British company has been running Titanic tours since 1998, but expedition leader Rob McCullum explains that this year's trips will likely be their last. For Titanic enthusiasts, this is a sad development, as those who have been lucky enough to visit it say the sight of the Titanic first coming into view is a very emotional experience. People wonder why someone would pay $60,000 and dive into icy cold waters just to visit the wreckage of this large vessel. But Titanic is not just a vessel. She was the pinnacle of human engineering achievement at the time she was built, and there's something majestic and graceful about her. When gliding through the water in the 2-meter-wide submersible, visitors are taken aback by what they encounter as they stare out through the thick glass. More than 2 miles below the surface, visitors come face to face with history's most famous ship. It takes a while to take it all in. As the submersible travels through the wreckage, visitors are shocked to see how much of it is still preserved. In these rare and magical expeditions, divers are able to explore the outer regions of both the bow and stern sections of the fractured vessel, which are situated 3/4 of a mile apart on the ocean floor, as well as peer into the ship's inner sanctum. The famous ship is deteriorating rapidly, overwhelmed by the relentless spread of rusticles, named by Robert Ballard on account of their icicle-like shape, which are eating the manganese, iron, and sulfur out of the steel and weakening the wreck. Although the ship is badly damaged, with great sheets of metal ripped from its sides, having a glimpse of the ship's interiors can be mesmerizing. Many people find it fascinating to see the almost untouched captain's quarters. Most of the ship's exterior has kept its form, and there are several rooms and sections that can be clearly distinguished. These are the same corridors, rooms, and promenade deck where the wealthy passengers enjoyed themselves before the ship collided with the iceberg. People also find it fascinating to see the ship's engine rooms and massive machinery. It really highlights how technologically advanced the Titanic was when she was built at the time. Even in her broken, decaying state, all these years after the tragedy, the colossal size of the ship is striking. The wreckage still has the ability to inspire and overwhelm you. The trip to the Titanic's resting place takes about 2.5 hours, and a round-trip dive lasts about 8 to 10 hours. Many historians argue that such trips should be made illegal, as they damage the ship and show disrespect towards the victims. Deep ocean explorers such as Robert Ballard believe that people will always be curious about visiting this vessel, so it would be better if it was done in a protected and organized manner. He believes the Titanic could become an underwater museum and is trying to get permission to clean the ship's hull and coat it with antifouling paint. This would be the first step in protecting the ship from further deterioration and making it safer for future expeditions. Although visits to the ship have caused a large amount of controversy over the years, if they are done correctly, the Titanic's graveyard could become a place for people to commemorate those who are gone. If nothing is done to save it, it is estimated that the Titanic will be unrecognizable as a ship within 100 years, eventually becoming nothing more than a piece of scrap metal at the bottom of the ocean.